Okay, 5:30. Method 5. And 5 stretches, also known as the 5 Tibetans, or pulled from the ancient secret of the Fountain of Youth. This is a life event, and what that means is it is to be done for the rest of your life if you choose to. I started doing this when I was 28, so doing it for 26 years now. Been really happy with it. Makes you feel good. You feel better at the end than at the beginning. It's not fun getting up, but actually when you get into a morning routine, you start to look forward to it. So to start off, 21 stretches. First stretch or pose is called spinning. Arms out. Look at your hands to stop the dizziness. Second stretch. It's called the plow. Hopefully, my breathing isn't hurt as much. I have a little, I don't know, it's a wind guard or something on the mic. So, head to chest. Exhale. Inhale. Toes back. Exhale. Usually pause and inhale here. So, what you're trying not to do is to, first of all, you're trying to get your legs up in a 90-degree position to the ground, and you're trying to do it slow enough to where you stop at that 90-degree position and not go past that. Also, you don't want to go so fast that you start getting a rocking motion. So, stop, toes back, exhale. that's pretty substantial. Your stomach muscles definitely get an incredible workout. Blood definitely starts pumping. Faster than it was before, because obviously it was pumping that way, pumping before. So, stretch number 3 is the plow, and you're gonna have your legs the width of your shoulders. You're gonna curl your toes because you want to be able to support yourself as you're bending back. And on all these stretches, the idea is to start with 3, and each week you add 3 more, stopping at the number of 21 reps. It's all explained in a book called Ancient Secret of the Fountain of Youth by Peter Kelder, or The 5 Tibetans. And I highly recommend the books, either one, buy it, get it at the library. But they're exceptional because they explain the story, and they also show illustrations of the poses, which are really helpful. And the story is really interesting. So, plow. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, and you're going to do this slow. Roll back your head, and then slowly arch your back. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale through your nose. I think I did 22 on that, but we're going to be okay. Not a crisis. Next one is the table. Your feet are the width of your shoulders on this one. Your index fingers and hands are directly down in front of your shoulders, next to your hips. You have a good base. You're going to do chin to chest, exhale through your mouth, and then inhale to flat table through your nose. the stretches, I just do this in order to loosen things up in my hips, stay a little more flexible. I exhale and try to get my head on the mat without lifting my butt up too much. All right, got that side. Got it. That's exciting. You're excited, aren't you? So, the last one. Up dog and down dog. You want your hands about the width of your shoulders. Dropping your hips and exhaling. Right here, you're starting to roll back with your head and inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, trying to get a good stretch in. Trying to get the balls or your heels down. Exhaling through the mouth, dropping hips, and then inhaling and rolling up. That's it. 21 reps of 5 stretches, and it's 5:48. It's roughly 11 minutes to 15 minutes, depending on how much chatter there is. So my morning routine at the moment is get up give the dogs a bone, come to the gym, do these stretches, then I move upstairs. I do a mile of running, sometimes do sprinting laps, walk a lap, sprint a lap, walk a lap, or just running. And then what I'm trying to do lately is 50 push-ups at the end of that. So kind of alternating between 25 and 50. And so that's my morning routine. And hope this is helping you. Basically, I do this because I'm doing it for myself, but if I can timestamp these videos and put them out, then other people might get motivated enough to get started in the morning, develop a morning routine, and realize that it's really beneficial. If you can get started with something and stick to it, you're going to miss days, and you give yourself grace, and you just don't give up. You keep coming back to it, regardless of if you're missing a day, or you'll miss a weekend, or you'll miss a month. But the idea of a life event is that you're coming back to it. You're just not giving it up. So good luck. Hope you have a good day, and we'll see you soon.